My name is Thokozile Kuwali, and I'm the African Federation of Institute of Internal Auditors chairman. I always say to myself that I'm an African based in Malawi because I'm overseeing the whole Africa. So if I just mention one country, it will not make sense. But in my day-to-day life, I'm the group head of internal audit at Nico Holdings, Malawi. It's a public listed company dealing with financial services. Firstly and foremost is the issue of standards. So when we're talking of one voice, we are talking of this particular framework that is uniting Africa. An internal auditor in Egypt will use the same standards. An internal auditor in Madagascar is also using the same standards. So you can actually see that when we are talking about internal auditing, we are not talking about something that is fragmented, but something that unified. Hence comes our theme that we are celebrating right now, one voice. In this one voice, there's a lot that comes with it. There are things to do with practices that we do as internal auditors. While we are focusing on the global standards, we are also focusing on individual issues that we are experiencing here in Africa. In Africa, as much as we are sovereign states, and as you've rightly said, that in each and every state they have got their own ways of working and their own experiences. But at the end of the day, we are talking about public interest, and that's what our standards tells us. So if it's about public interest, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will be different from where you're coming from. It's the same way. So what we are talking about here is, as an internal auditor, when you're working, have public interest at heart. That's what unifies us. So it doesn't matter in what institution or country you're at. Public interest at heart, and that is what is unifying us. Maybe before I tackle the sanctions part, let me just explain how AFIIA works. So AFIIA has structures in place. With this strategy that we are talking about, automatically we are going to have KPIs. Now at AFIIA we have committees that looks into each and every KPI within the strategy that we have. Now there's one committee that looks into member relations, and that now draws to the fact that they're working directly with affiliates. So whenever an affiliate has got issues to do with how the experiences are in their own jurisdiction, this committee will take it up. And as AFIIA, we work as one family. We'll sit down to assist that particular affiliate up until we see that the issue they are grappling with have been resolved. So through the committees that we have, we also have structures in place whereby we have regional vice chairs in each and every region. So you can actually see that with that in mind, we've got a vice chair, North, who look into all the countries from the North. He will understand the countries better. The same applies to the Southern Africa. We've got a VC who is particularly looking into the affiliates in the southern part. And you can actually see that this person will be closer to the people because they belong to the same region. And it's so easy now to deal with issues that comes along. Now coming to the sanctions, at AFIIA we don't work in isolation. We belong to the global community. Within that community we have a framework that deals with discipline and oversight. So there are proper structure, a process in place that will will be undertaken whenever we've got an issue. So within that process, we should be able to assist any affiliate that are grappling or they are not doing the right things, or maybe governance structures are not working as intended. So the structures are there, and with that structures working with the strategy that we have, we are properly guided. So AFIIA, as our motto, the motto that we are celebrating right now, talks about one voice. From that particular one voice, we came up with a legislation for Africa. And as I've already mentioned, to say we don't work in isolation, we work in the global community, but our problems here in Africa are very different from problems elsewhere. So we noted that in Africa, for us to work properly, we need this legislation. Actually, within our community, there is a quote that says, if people are working without registration, they are just a crowd. But if they have registration now, they are a profession. A profession that is not guided accordingly, a protection that is not recognized or mandated, will not have the support that they need. So this registration has been worked for our member affiliates to make sure that they are guided properly when it comes to registration. So we aspire that each and every affiliate should legislate internal audit, because this will now bring the recognition that we require. Now within that registration that we're talking about, there is this now framework that we've also developed that talks to discipline and oversight, where it looks into ethical issues and also the fact that if anything goes wrong, how is this internal audit protected? So structures are in place, and just to echo, all these structures came by because of this one voice we are talking about. Africa as a unit, Africa as a profession, and Africa as a one voice institution. Firstly, we are talking to the global to assist us into reducing the cost that comes with certification here in Africa. As I've already mentioned, that as Africa, we've got our own problems. So we can't compare at global level. So the discussions are underway to make sure that they look into the issue of costing. But when we're talking about costing, we're not just talking about the amount that you pay for you to write exams. We are also looking into the training part of it. So as AFIIA, we've tried our best to make sure that we empower our members so that training becomes reasonable. Because if we have a number of trainers, for example, to train people on the certification part, then the cost that comes with it will be reasonable, people can afford. But also at AFIIA, what we've done is we are building partnerships. Currently, we've got a grant from the Global Fund. And this grant is assisting us to capacitate internal audit. And part of it is to make sure that internal auditors are certified, more especially in the health sector. So currently, with that grant, we've got 5 countries that we've piloted. And we are coming to the end of that phase, whereby the Global Fund has assured us to say, we are going to give you more. So you can actually see that AFIIA is not sitting down knowing that this is a need, this is an essential item that we need to look into. We are working with partners to make sure that they assist us so that our members can access certifications at a reasonable rate, and also we increase the numbers of CIS. every time there is an initiative to come up with standards or anything that will shape the profession, there is a wide consultation on the same, and Africa is not left behind. But just to give you an example, there is a risk in focus document that always will come every year. I would tell you that Africa has become #1 on the list in the sense of responsiveness. Now, if you respond to a document, you take part and you bring in your views, you own it. So there's no way you can leave something that you own. I'm sure going forward, because of what we've done, this is our own document because our voice was loud and clear. The numbers, Africa is #1 when it comes to responding to the surveys that comes through. So each and every internal auditor who took part, I'm sure they will own the document, knowing that their voice has been included in that particular document. So we are not only participating, we are shaping because we are putting through our voice, and we are owning the documents and we are using the documents. So, for example, on standards, the mandate is public interest, as I've already mentioned. I own that, I have to do that. And when I'm working, I just want to make sure that that public interest is being met in a way. So Africa is on the table, Africa is contributing, Africa is shaping the narrative when it comes to internal audit profession in Africa and globally.